integrated reporting really helps you to understand the kind of your business and your business model in a much broader way. And because you reflect what affects your business also from non-financial dimensions, and then you gain actually the benefit to also identify risks that you haven't detected before. So it will help you to become a much more resilient company by working with integrated reporting. Well, my name is Teuscher. I'm one of the founding partners of BSD. We created BSD 1998 actually to support companies and organizations of all kinds to become more sustainable. And we have now a consulting company which has grown over the globe with 12 offices. We are mainly working with SMEs, but also with multinationals to translate and to transform themselves to become more sustainable in their operations, in the product servicing, and in their impact on their environments. Well, basically you understand that customers are asking more and more information around your impacts on sustainable level. And it's all about fulfilling their needs, but it's also thinking beyond and thinking about your future employees. More and more young people, they really ask for working at a sustainable workplace. Customers and suppliers also request information around sustainability. The regulators is another stakeholder group that is more and more important for your activities. The new EU directive, for example, for non-financial reporting is an example of regulators that are becoming more important. New rating and ranking organizations appear, and all that translates into an environment that is asking for more disclosure and more transparency on the operations and on the way of producing goods and services. The biggest challenge is to lose focus. You might think about all the complexity when you think about the interconnectivity between those topics, but also when you talk about impacts of these sustainability topics on your business model, on your strategy, on your operations. You think about what is really material for you. You think about a materiality process and you condense the complexity, you reduce complexity, and you focus on those issues and topics that are most important for you, but that are also most important for your key stakeholders. Best do a so-called materiality process. You reflect what is important for your clients, what is important for your regulators, what is important for your employees, and then you think about what is important for your strategy. And finally, you get a set of topics where you will focus on and focus your resources into. And you will also make use of supporting activities, supporting organizations. You will work with standard organizations. You maybe also work with your key customers to really advance on your sustainability practice. Well, if we talk about integrated reporting, it's all about thinking what is the impact of sustainability topics to your business model. And when you talk about impacts on your business model, you think about drivers, you think about environment, you think about social context, you think about bigger context, and then you translate and reflect what is your business model being affected by these topics, and also what are you contributing and where are your impacts. So it's all about focus. It's all about getting things done and not worrying too much about regulations, about all the compliance stuff, but to really think about what is the impact of their activities, what is the impact of their operations, what do we do actually in the market, and where are the trends for looking out for new business models, looking out for new services, looking out for new products to be produced in a more sustainable way. The integrated reporting framework that was launched 2012 actually helps companies to reflect on different levels of impacts. A so-called capital model was produced. It's all about trying to think where impacts happen and where impacts can actually being managed also to be better, to become better also for the society, and to do less harm, and to eventually also become a net positive company in the end. It's not about short-termism anymore. It's about longevity. It's about longer-term thinking. Even besides the fact that the financial conditions are still, or the financial systems are still the same, the new limitations, they affect your business already today. The new regulations, the upcoming regulations, the new needs from your key customers, they will ask and they will demand from you a much more sustainable way to produce in the future. And for that, it has to be a leader who is open-minded. You need to collaborate also much more to understand the complexity and to be capable to actually behave in a much more sustainable way than it was in the past.